Take two. Alright, we're doing some Python programming here, and this is a continuation of tutorial number 9. This particular tutorial here isn't going to be as long. Alright, so let's just bring up the script here. I said it's take two because I did this one just a minute ago, and I go back to run it, and the audio doesn't work. It's quiet. It's starting to make me mad, and I'm trying to think about another screen recording software somewhere. I'm using Microsoft Expressions. Oh my gosh. Alright, where we go? We got, okay, so let's just run this thing so we know what's going on here. Okay, how many data points? Let's do 20 data points. Right, so we were at the mall. And of course this is just a simulation here, but let's just pretend we were at the mall and randomly asking people what is their favorite number between 1 and 5 inclusively. And so as you can see here, we have picked up some data. 4 people in a row there like the number 2, and then we came up with this nice table here, right? So let's just look at this quickly. So 1 occurred 4 times. And let's look. 1, 2, 3, 4. How do you like that? Okay, occurred 4 times, which is 20% of the time. 10 was 50% of the time. Wow. That means that there should be 5 of them, right? Or let's see. 1, 2. No. 2 occurred 10 times. Right, because there's 20 data points and 10 of them were 2s, and that would be 50% of the time. Okay, but here's the deal, right? The deal was you got to go back to 8A or 8B or whatever it was, and that was that the whole power behind the script that we have written here, we're only selecting 1 to 5. Okay, 1 from the numbers between 1 and 5. Well, we can actually change this. Let's say we change it 20. So pick a random number between 1 and 20, and of course we'll need to come down here and change this 20. Now let's go up here, run the script. Okay, how many data points? Let's just go ahead and say 25. Alright, so we asked 25 people what's your favorite number between 1 and 20. Right, between 1 and 20. And let's just look at this table here. That's easy to read somewhat. So 1 occurred only 2 times. Wow. So 1 occurred only 2 times. So people just don't like the number 1, I guess. There's got to be 1 in here that occurred quite a few times. It doesn't look like it. Yeah. Some of these didn't occur at all. Nobody liked 13, obviously. It's a bad luck number. Nobody liked 14 or 15. Okay, well, anyway. Now what we could do is we could actually turn this into an input statement. We could ask this, let's just call this B. We'll assign it the variable B here. For example, this would be A and that would be B. And we could actually just say, okay, B is equal to 15, and we could just put it this way. When we go to change it in the program, because B may be in 100 different places or something, we could just change it 1 time. We could change it 1 time. Let's just run the script. Right, and let's say we asked 20 people. Okay, we asked 20 people, and so let's look at this. So 1 occurred only 1 time, and whoa. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the frequency. Here 1 occurred 1 time. We could actually look at this 1, and of course you can't see all the way to the right, but there wasn't any more. Okay. So we could actually assign that variable inside the program, or we could actually do this. We could ask for it, input, so we'll just call it upper range I don't know, upper bound, whatever you want to call it. We could call it anything you want to call it. Got to make sure to put 2 parentheses on the end there. Alright, so let's run it this time. Okay. So how many data points? Let's say we're going to ask 30 people, and we're going to ask them to guess a number between 1 and let's say 100. Between 1 and 100. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. And so there you go. Okay, there you go. Now what you could do is you could even say, instead of between 1 and 100, you could actually make this an A here and actually say, well, the lower bound is going to be between, let's say, 5 and 30. Right? So maybe you're asking the question, what is your favorite number between 5 and 30, or your favorite number between 20 and 60, or something of that nature. See what I'm saying? Right, if you wanted to actually do that. Okay, and I'll let you experiment around with that. Okay, well, that's pretty much going to end this series, really, this tutorial 9, which is actually kind of a continuation, if I remember right, of tutorial 8. But what we're going to be doing next is, I think we're going to kind of step down a little bit. Won't be as many different things going on, and we're going to play high-low. So we're going to come up with a game that's guess the number between, let's say, 1 and 100, and see how many guesses that you can actually guess that number between 1 and 100, right? But we're not far from doing probability problems, and that is experimentally. Experimentally, we're going to do a theoretical problem, like what's the probability of getting 2 6s if you throw 2 dice. Okay, we can look at that theoretical. It's real easy to do, and then we're going to compare it with doing it experimentally by running a simulation, just like we've been doing. You have all the tools now to be able to do some really complicated probability problems, especially if you're trying to do them theoretically. Okay, if you're trying to do them theoretically, we can really answer a lot of probability problems with the knowledge that you know in Python, that you've learned in these tutorials. And we're going to do the high-low problem first, and the high-low project, which is actually, it's pretty easy script. And then, as a matter of fact, you might want to try to do the high-low problem. Pick a number between 1 and, let's say, 50, and then try to guess it. And it'll say whether you're too high or too low, or maybe you have guessed the number, and then display how many times that you tried to do that in. Yep. So that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to work some probability problems. All right. So, and then we're going to continue to learn new stuff, learn new things in Python. We're not going to stop on that. But anyway, okay. So I'll see you in the next tutorial.